It's KIID Kiid Tru, right here live with it. Shout out my boy Goes Real. Shout out the members. You know what I mean? We in Phoenix, AZ, from the DMV. So this gonna be a long, short story. I was born El Paso, Texas. Military. You know what I mean? My dad is Army. My mom, she not. You know, both my parents from Philly though, North Philly natives. Me, I was born in Texas and I moved around so many different places. Finally settled in Maryland. I was 8 years old. You know, seven going on 8. 1997. And I basically, grew up and was raised in the DMV, Fort Washington, Maryland, PG County. Still my dad traveled, he was in the Army, whatever, so I would visit him and live different places and everything, but, definitely just went to elementary, middle, high school, graduated high school in Maryland, and then after that, I went to college, moved on, and, now I just been doing my thing. Now I live in Arizona. I done been out the country, 3 different countries. Yeah, so musically, I am a singer, R&B, classically trained. I play piano as well, play the drums, and I can read music. Had a minor in music when I was in college. I can rap too, though. I'm a singer that can rap. I'm a singer with hip hop roots. I grew up listening to. My dad was a DJ, is a DJ, even in the Army. He rapped. My mom, had me in church too. I sang, so I was singing gospel and everything. Classical music though too. At one point in Maryland, I was the number 1 bass in middle and high school. Singing honors choirs, all that. A lot of my music influence. Like my parents were big music advocates. Like I said, my dad being a DJ, he was always showing me a lot of rap. Like I remember me and my dad would actually ride around in a car. Like summers I would spend with him, and we just be freestyling. Like he literally put on the beat, or he'd be showing me, new albums. He showed me like Ludacris, Chicken and Beer. You know what I mean? Biggie was one of his favorites back then. My dad liked reggae a lot. Like, reggae was his biggest, probably most favorite thing, because he be in the clubs, and I used to go with him in the club too. That 12, 13, 14 years old, be in the club, my dad, he DJing. I just be trying to get on the dance floor for real. But he would want to teach me some things about DJing. We used to watch, we would travel up, see our family in Philly, and we watch these DJ mixtapes and everything. So like, my dad was already, showing me a lot of just different musical things. My mom, she loves singing. She showed me Luther, she showed me Sade, she showed me gospel music, all kinds of gospel music, Kirk Franklin, Ty Tribbett, we used to go and actually see gospel play, so like, it was always a thing, and my mom really can write some real good poetry. I found out later on, she be writing down. She's a published author. But it was all of those things. My family, my mom, my dad, they definitely pushed the influence and narrative of music in my life. It's a big thing early on. I don't really remember ever a time. My mom bought me maybe my first album I ever listened to, John Legend. And I played that joint out. She ain't even never see it again. Actually, she probably still don't know where it is to this day. I don't even know. So it was just always a thing, music was just right there waiting for me to accept it. Yeah, so right now I do got a new EP that I'm working on, which I was working on an EP prior to this one, so I kind of got two at the same time. One being Desert Fever, and then two being The Honesty. Um, Desert Fever still kind of got put on pause because I started working on this R&B EP called The Honesty. Desert Fever was more of a call and response rap for real. Like I wanted people I just felt like I hadn't made a lot of noise for real yet, so I was like, I'm about to start putting some rap songs out and turning the temperature up. So I called it Desert Fever. But I'm really a singer at my essence of my core. So those are definitely in the works. Coming soon. Do got a show coming up in July with KRDP Radio. It's going to be a festival at Quan's Park. And I'm still open to looking for more shows. I definitely, the last time I performed was Hip Hop Fest, out here in Arizona. And that was in December of last year, December 2023. So, I'm with the Members Collective right now. And we always got a lot of stuff going. So, you tap in with us, you'll see a lot more of what we got going on and what's in store for me too. Man, it's a lot to me. I ain't gonna lie. But I don't want to bore everybody with how many stories I got, because I got a lot of them. One thing y'all need to know about Kiid Tru though, I'm a sober artist, man. And everybody's like, how? Are you sober? I used to drink and smoke weed and every extracurricular activity I probably could name for real. But now, sobriety for me, because I'm a mental health advocate, and Kiid Tru stands for more than just a name, it's a whole development. Like, knowledge inspires internal depth and truth. I'm on self-discovery, self-knowledge, self-actualization, self-love, self-encouragement, self-confidence, and building, the person that you already were to become your fullest potential. They talk about, being able to manifest within yourself and your dreams and just being the best you and the best version of you every day. So that's one thing that I widespread promote and think and believe that knowledge is what inspires that to come to fruition, and that means self-knowledge, not even knowledge you might read in a book or something. More so, what have you learned from your experiences? How do you change your perspective to understand and take your own accountability and push yourself, push your own narrative? A lot of times I realized I used to step in my own way and didn't even know it. So that's what I'm with. Man, it's so many people. First, shout out Ghost Reels for shooting this. Shout out 43. Shout out the members. Shout out Tipsy. Shout out Juice. All the members, man. I can't. It's so many of us. Shout out my FG family. The brothers. Shout out Atlanta, the Atlanta family that be holding it down. Shout out the DMV family. Shout out my boys. And man, y'all know. Shout out Friendly High School. That's where I graduated from. 09, class of 09. Yeah, I'm a little up there. And shit, man. Just if you riding with me, shout out to you too. You feel me? So, yeah.
And where can you find your music at?
Man, you can find me on every platform, bro. But really look out for these new releases. I'm gonna be dropping on Even. That's my new platform. I'm coming out. It's gonna have the music videos. It's gonna have, the songs. You're gonna have pictures. It's gonna be a lot. It's gonna be a lot for y'all to actually come in touch. I'm gonna have more merch. I ain't got my shirt on today, but more merch. Merch is gonna be on there. Everything. You feel me? Tap in with me on social media. It's IG. It's KIID _TRU. Kiid Tru. Everywhere.
I